All right, let's get more on this from Cenk Karatas. He joins us again for his insight on Turkish political affairs. This is a significant day, obviously, for the opposition, for Ekrem İmamoğlu. He perhaps has aspirations beyond being mayor. Erdogan himself, former mayor of Istanbul, used this to really push himself forward on the national stage. He can't be happy, Erdogan can't be happy about these results.
Not at all, he's not happy. I mean, this is a first not only for the opposition CHP, it's a first in Turkish politics. It's a first clear defeat for President Erdogan since he came to power back in 2002. And this is the first time that people see that he's not invincible. He's not undefeatable.
But he's going to have to work with İmamoğlu. I don't know how easy that will be. He's already suggested, Erdogan suggested, that the new mayor may actually go to jail.
I don't think so. I mean, in Turkey, in the Middle East in general, those kind of narrative is very common, but magically they tend to disappear on the day of the election, right after the election. So this could be a very normal local election. People went to the ballot box to pick their administrators in their communities. They were expecting services. The problem was here that Erdogan himself put it in a position that you could see as a referendum for his approval in the society.
Right. Oftentimes when people vote in a mayoral election, they're voting about roads and services.
Exactly.
This was clearly a vote about something beyond that. But I want to ask you about the Kurds and what role they played here. You saw Yildirim really appealing to the Kurds, traveling to Diyarbakir, using the word Kurdistan, not something commonly done there. Öcalan, the imprisoned PKK leader, asking them to stay neutral. In the end, did they? It seems that they maybe put İmamoğlu over the top.
The key word, as you said, was in the end. The campaign of AKP started as with the narrative of national survival and framing the opposition candidate as a terrorist who is supported by Öcalan and the PKK and the HDP and the Kurds in general. So if you start your campaign, your political communication, by framing the Kurds as a part of an evil group supported by some evil external forces, and then you try to conclude your campaign by saying that even Öcalan is asking you to be impartial, then you would have a really big trustability issue.
And so what does this mean for the future of Kurds in Turkey?
For the future of Kurds, I always say that the Kurdish issue might be the biggest issue that Turkey faces for the last over 40 years. This may pave a way for Kurds to be a part of active politics and a reconciliation with the political era. The problem with not only Turkey but the Middle East is that the political arena is so narrow, it's so shallow, that people tend to concentrate on not how to fix things, but who to fix them. So as long as they only concentrate on one person, even the winning İmamoğlu, the new mayor of Istanbul, could be not so powerful to fix it by himself.
We've got less than 30 seconds. I just have to ask you, we're exactly 4 years away from the next parliamentary elections. Can the opposition keep this up?
The opposition has a huge task in front of them right now. Now, the newly elected mayor of Istanbul has to prove himself, but this is more than that. CHP has to amplify this success to the scale of Turkey in general, and they have to keep it up. But I have my doubts in terms of having an election in 4 years. It could be sooner than that.
And we've heard already talks about that happening. Cenk Karatas, thank you so much for your insight.
Thank you.